right, let's talk about Job. Job's one of those people in the Bible who went through stuff that, honestly, most of us couldn't handle. Like, you think you've had a bad week? This man lost everything. His money, his family, and even his health, back to back. So here's what happened. The Bible says Job was a good man. He loved God. He stayed away from evil. He wasn't fake about it. He was genuine. He cared about his family, even prayed for them. Life was good for him. He had money, land, animals, servants. He was respected. Now in Job chapter 1, there's this scene that's wild. The Bible says there was a meeting in heaven, and all the angels came to present themselves before God. And Satan came too. Yeah, Satan. He can still step into heaven to accuse people. God says to him, "Where have you been?" And Satan goes, "Just going back and forth across the earth." Basically saying, "I've been looking around, watching people." Then God says something powerful. He points out Job. He's like, "Have you seen my servant Job? There's no one like him. He's blameless, upright, fears God, avoids evil." Now Satan doesn't like that. He's like, "Of course Job serves you. You've blessed him with everything. You've protected him. Take away what he has, and he'll curse you." So God says, "All right, you can touch what he has, but don't touch him." And that's when Job's life flips upside down. In one day, he loses everything, his animals, his servants, and even his kids. But Job doesn't curse God. He grieves, yes. He's hurting, yes. But he still worships. Now here's where chapter 2 comes in. Another meeting in heaven happens. Same thing. Angels present themselves. Satan shows up. God says, "See? Job still serves me even after losing everything." But Satan isn't done. He says, "Ornmain, skin for skin. A man will give everything to save his own life, hurt his body, and he'll curse you to your face." And God says, "All right, you can hurt his body, but you can't take his life." That's when Satan goes after Job's health. The Bible says in Job 2 verse 7, and this is one of our 2 verses, "So Satan went out from the presence of the Lord and struck Job with painful sores from the sole of his foot to the crown of his head." Imagine that. Not just one sore, his whole body covered. It's itchy, it's burning, it's raw. He can't lie down without pain. He can't stand for long. His skin's cracked. He's sitting in ashes, scraping himself with broken pottery just to feel some relief. And then his wife, someone who should have been his comfort, says, "Do you still hold fast to your integrity? Curse God and die." That's when Job gives the second verse we'll use. Job 2 verse 10, he says, "Shall we accept good from God